Generic greetings and welcome to Construction Plus City Skylines. Once again, this is episode, I think it's 10, but I must confess my save file says 13, and the reason for that is because when the whole city failed, I played it separately, and there's a couple of lost episodes that you haven't seen, so that's why that is actually the case. But either way, I think it's about 10. In the previous episode, there's another thing that's burnt down, which is never good. We managed to get our ports up and running. So as you can see, it's, well, they look alright, I think. They look alright, surely. Yeah? Now let me just spin it around the other way so you can actually see. Good grief. There we go. For some reason, end goes down, but R goes up, but home doesn't go up. Crazy. Yeah, we got these ports put in. As you can see, they're massive lumps of concrete. So we should actually be getting ships at some point. So, you know, we've got 2 cargo ports, and we've got 2, was that a little seagull sort of flying around? I think there was a seagull flying around there. Yeah, so we got, there it is, yeah, look, seagull. Can you click on the seagull? No way, surely you can't. No, you can't. So we've got 2 ports, or 2 cargo ports, and 2, I guess you would call them passenger ports. So that's all good. Everything is sorted there. We also managed to expand this road all the way around, so yeah, we are doing quite well. What I need to do is just go to our education boost and turn that off. Because that's why, a lot of people are saying that's why we've got a problem with the not enough workers, because generally uneducated, yeah, you can see, look, uneducated workspace is 16. Because we've got massive education boost on, it means that people aren't really going into farming, which I do actually take no offense with, but I think that's a bit of a weird one. It's like saying, oh, well, if you're educated, you don't work in the farming industry. Well, that's not the case, really. I mean, well, you know, it might happen to be the case that, you know, a lot of people who are working on farms have not gone to university or whatever, but it doesn't mean that you are uneducated. I think that's a bit of a knock for farmers. Anyway, I need to expand my residential area because I haven't done it. As you can see, all of this area here is undesignated. Not that we really need to designate this, because it's either sensible or really stupidly I pretty much run my entire city on the same sort of principles, right? So like, you know, that's now our generic residential area, residential zone, yeah. But that generic residential zone, yeah. It doesn't really have any policies that the rest doesn't. So like that's our city policy. The policies are pretty much the same. I think we might have like a heavy traffic ban in certain places. We've got business benefactor in there. Yeah, you know what? Most places we don't really need to do that. Some people say, well, why are you cutting down all the trees? Well, the reason I'm cutting down the trees is because you know, it's a sort of sustainable thing, although people may argue differently. Either way, what I need to do, I need to sort of start powering up a lot of this city here. We will get people there eventually. We will get power to it, but I don't really want to run power lines to it. Anyway, in this episode, we need to get, well, what we need to do at a minimum is get some bus lanes up and running. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put some bus lanes in. I'm going to put them there. And then, oh, I just realised, remember, driving on the right-hand side of the road, not the left, like in the UK. So I need to place them around here, and around here, and around here. And then what I'll do, I'll make them run down this main coastline. This will be like the biggest bus route we've got in the game. It's because it's just going to run all along the coastal route like this, right? And the reason for that is because I can. There's not really other reason for it. Put a bus stop there, we'll put a bus stop there, and then we'll run it all the way back. I think it's just because it's near the metro and stuff, so, you know. There we go. And then it runs back. That'll be a lovely bus route. You know. I mean, I am a fan of public transport, but, you know, it'll look quite good, that. It will look quite good, I think. And then we need to connect this back up to there, which means we're going to have to drive that. There you go. There's our bus route. Fantastic. Right, we've got ships and we've got trains and we've got planes. Actually, we don't have planes. We will be getting planes at some point, but we don't have them yet. Right, we still need to increase, or rather, we still need to put in some metro stations around here. So I'm going to start shoving them all in, and obviously that'll connect up the main city, which will all be all good. And I think put it there. Do I really want to go further? We could put a metro station around here, although I don't know where I'd put it. No, it's a bit too close for my liking. Right, let's connect up the lines like so, and that. Now this is going to be a bit of a difficult one. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to have a metro there, and the train's going to go along here, and all this is going to do is go along there, I guess. But it means we've got actually two separate trains. We've got different trains. We don't really need all of them. Let me get rid of a lot of these, actually. So we don't need a lot of these stops, you see. We can get rid of all of that. Right. Now what we'll do, from here, we will say connect up to there, and then there, and then there, and then it'll go back and forward, right? And then we could then go... Can we actually add another stop? Yes, we can. Basically, we'll go back and forward, and that should work out. And there you go, yeah. There we go. There's a nice metro system. It does not, however, connect up to the main city, which is something that people have pointed out is a big problem, and I do agree. So what I'm going to do is actually spur it off and connect up to there. And we will actually have a metro going from there to there and then back. Right? There we go. So that actually connects up sort of two areas. Not that really. I don't know if it's simulated that well, but you know, we want to do it. We want to do the best we can, don't we? Right. Okay. What I need to do. It's about time I started connecting some of these up, because it's getting to a point now where everybody is complaining because they're out of power, and I can sort of understand it. We don't have power, so we will just connect that up to there. We'll delete these as soon as we need to, really. There you go. There's all that powered up, I believe. Is that one not powered up? Come on. There we go. We now have power. Excellent. So, we have 1,600 and... many. Look at the monies. 1 million, rather. 656,168 generic units of currency. 43,000 people. That's good. This is not good. This is bad. Yeah, just park on that one there. It's going to crash into it, isn't it? Yep, it's going to go straight through. This is a weird glitch that the game has in it. Has pretty much since I've started playing the game. This has been in for a while. Is it going to go on the land? I think it's going to land ship. Is it going to land ship? Yep, it's going to land ship. Here we go. Land ship. That's a really good boat, isn't it, if it can do that? It's trying to dock up with that one, is it? No, that one. In my city that you saw in the preview video, if you've seen that one. What's happening there? Low land value. That's an interesting one. I would have thought the land value would have been quite good there. Oh no, it's because of all the poo coming out of here. Ah yes, that's problematic. What I'll do then, I'll up it by shoving a little park in maybe somewhere. Shove a park in, maybe. I'm trying to say a little park, but I can't find a place to put it. That'll do. That will up the land value. Sorted. just kick some people out of the houses, but fine. Land value is higher now. Right, so we've managed to yeah, sorry, my preview. The preview video, it was a bit of a problem where it would where it was basically I had the docks here and here, so they would come up the river and then try and spin around, but to spin around they went wee on the land like this and all the way around. It looked silly. It really did look silly. There's a lot of logging vehicles coming this way. Why are they coming this way? Are they coming down there and then along here? I would have, yeah, maybe, but then I guess they're connecting up to that. What I'm going to do eventually is buy this bit of land. Then what I'll do is I'll actually spur it off here and then have a nice bridge across that. That'll look pretty funky. That'll look really good. Let me just check my power. Power is fine. There's no issues there at all. We might just add another what's it called, spinny generator-y thingy, because we can. We're still waiting for people to work there. I don't know if they're ever going to get there, but yeah, that's all good. We need to check our water. Water is fine. Landfill usage is high. What we need to do is put another landfill somewhere, and I think I was going to put it around here, but I'm very hesitant to do that. So what I might do is actually, I might have another industry area. This is going to be industry. Right, this is going to be the logging industry, same as that one there. So, and we are getting a bit of call for industry now. This will probably be the same. So I might have another industry section there, a bit like that. You see, generic industrial zone around there. Yeah, I think I might do that. I think we'll do that. Anyway, for the time being, what I need to do is go to our industrial zone, and I need to start designating a lot of this as industrial. So when at very industrial zone, I always think oh, I'm going too far. I don't think that. Well, I do think that, but I always think is that the Crystal Maze industrial zone? We're going in the industrial zone. That's gone over most people's heads. If you've never seen the Crystal Maze, it's one of the best shows ever made, ever. So let us just finish putting in the industrial zone around here. Now it's going to be a little bit difficult just because of the way I've placed everything. If I did a grid system, it would be a lot easier. In fact, I really do understand why the grid system, exists. I actually like the grid system because, it's very easy to navigate and such. But still, it's got very little character. Where we're on 29th Street, great. Yeah, amazing. I'm sure that there's lots of road names and such that are like, call it 29th Street. Oh, actually, what is 29th Street? Oh, it's John F. Kennedy Drive. Yeah. Who the hell's John F. Kennedy? Right, let's put that in and get this all sorted. I might as well unpause it, and then it means that the businesses can start moving in as we designate all of this. There'll probably be a couple of pieces that I've missed out, but no matter. I think we'll survive. Right. Finish that off. Yeah, there we go. So, that's our new industry area. That's obviously where we're going to have a lot of logging. We need to put in a couple of fire departments. I'm going to put right in the centre here a fairly large, it's a fire station, yeah, because, well, we will have a problem with fire around there. We don't have a bus route, so I think it's about time we get a bus route put in, which will be from that industry area, and then we'll drive it in here. Hang on. I want to put one in. I can't do it. I'll do it here first. So we'll go down. And then all of these businesses obviously will like the fact that we've got a lot of bus stops. It's going to have to go all the way around there to turn around, really. See, if I don't go too far, though, I can turn around at that bit. Fantastic. Stop at the opposite side. I don't know why buses always do that, really, don't they? Well, not always, but you understand that... in this instance, it's always. Right. Stop in there. We can turn around there. And then connect back up to that one. Right. There we go. There's all of that sorted. Now we're going to have the age-old problem of, oh, we've got no food. We've got no water. Food? No, we're not playing Banished. There we go. We'll put the water pipes in. And we need to spur these off. I always forget about water for industry. I always think, oh yeah, the people will be shouting for water and stuff for their showers. But remember, industry needs water too. Especially if it's a car wash. If it's a car wash and doesn't have water, you could argue that their entire plan, their entire business is sort of undermined by the fact they haven't got any fluids. Right. Let's just finish this off. And this will be a lot of industry. We're getting a lot of... oh, actually, that's one thing I haven't done. I haven't actually designated all this as a logging zone, so we'll have to do that now. Yeah, that's one thing, I guess, we haven't sorted. Let's go for a zone, and we'll start painting a zone in here. So all of this will become generic logging zone 2, I guess. Yeah. What's it called? Coleridge Square, apparently. It's going to be called generic logging zone in a moment. And there we are. And we'll say logging. And we'll change it to generic. Hang on. Generic logging zone. Is that, hang on. Is that too many G's? Zone 2. Which means I probably need to change that one to logging zone 1. There we are. Sorted. Okay. We now have the logging zones up and running. And now what's going to happen is that all the buildings, or a couple of buildings that have been placed, are just going to go, yep, we're just going to power down now and see you later. We don't need to be here. Right. We actually have power running right through the centre. I just need to plumb them in, or power them up rather. And I'm going to change the power at the back to go over to there, like that. And the reason I'm doing that is it means I can demolish this one, because that is right over. I just demolished. I haven't demolished anything, it's just because the trees were changed, and yeah, it demolished one of the buildings that was there. Right, okay, that's all been placed. Excellent. So 44,000 people. That's not bad. And our overall objective is to well, overall objective, always just have fun and make something interesting. But get 100,000, that would be quite good. What about our tax rate? Could we increase our tax? Well, we probably could, but do we need to? Currently, we've got a very high bank balance, so I don't really see any point in doing it. What I do really see a point, what I do need to do is start placing some nice buildings around here. We haven't got any parks or anything. No parks. There we go. That should sort that out. I was thinking about moving this, which is the high interest tower, over the other side, but I don't know. What are all these shouting about? I think there was some dead people around the place, wasn't there, around here before? Dead person is waiting. Yeah, home of the stuff store. Yes, that thing again. For the most part, though, that's okay there now. And, yeah, they're still shouting for workers. Sorry. Landfill is full. Yeah, let's sort the landfill problem out. And it is a bit of a problem, because when shit starts piling up, then you know you've got a problem. Right, we need to put in a double road. And we'll put a double road. We'll spur it off. I could put it around here. But I think driving it down this way would be better. So I'm going to curve it to about there, and then we'll have it going straight. Like that, okay? And then we will spur it off to that. And we could have a nuclear power plant right at the end of it. I've been wanting to build a nuclear power plant for a while. I haven't seen one in game. Whoa, that looks pretty funky. Pretty funky. Yeah. Could put it there as well. No reason why we can't put it out the way. I guess they're generally near water, aren't they? For for cooling and such. I think I live. How close is the nuclear power plant to me? 5-6 miles, something like that. Yeah, I live near a nuclear power plant. Anyway, what do we need to do? We need to put some more landfill in. So landfill there and there. Slope too steep. Damn it! That's problematic. Okay, so yeah, it's because it is a very steep slope, I must confess. Right, this is going to be problematic. I might have to move these buildings. We can shift them. You can actually relocate building, which I know a couple of people have shouted at me because I haven't done it before. I always just delete buildings. Right, so what I'm going to have to do is probably run the road the other way. Down here like that. Might as well connect it up like that as well. And we'll put a landfill right back here. But what I'll do, I'll surround it with trees so they don't see. Hey, planning. Right. Again, it's the slope is far too steep. Steep. Really too steep, that one. I guess most buildings you could be alright. Yeah, they're alright. Yeah, it's just because it's the landfill, and obviously, well, all the poo and stuff will roll downhill like that into the back of that. So that'll give us a bit of a problem. I guess at the top though, if I curve the rove around, I can't speak today. I apologise. Can't speak most days, to be fair. But if we sort of flatten that out a bit, and then do that, we might be okay. Let's try it out. Nah. See what I've done? I've built the road. I've built the road on like the bit that is flat, rather than building on the bit that crests the top, just kisses the top. Oh, I'll place it all the way along there. Fine, there we go. That's exactly what I wanted. So, landfill, 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 landfill. Incinerators can go on either side. So, there we go. That's going to be, yeah, problematic. I do need to power that thing up as well, so I will do that right now. That should be our... That should pretty much resolve the issue of... Can I run that up there? Yeah, I can. That should pretty much resolve the issue about we having a problem with landfill and garbage and stuff. I can't imagine that's going to be a problem now. Just check that. And incineration status is in the green. We've got I think I have got actually too many incinerators, so I'm probably going to demolish a couple of these. I know you can move them, but I'm just going to demolish them there. That should sort us out. Right, I think we will leave it there because we have done a bit of building, actually cracked on and done quite well there. A little bit shorter, but you know, time's just far too... Ooh, dead person's waiting for transport. A lot of them there. Should probably get more cemeteries up and running. I'll do that next episode. Yeah, I really pressed for time on this one, so I will have to leave it there. Next episode, we will put some cemeteries in and continue on. We've got 44,000 people, 150 million... Oh, I wish it was 150 million. 1,500,000 plus change in the bank, so we are doing okay. As always, comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.